Hello everyone, today we're gonna play Shinobi II, The Revenge of the Shinobi. Let me make sure that its sound quality is fine and it doesn't blow through anyone's ears. It's at 0, but you can still hear it. That's amazing to me. Alright, so what about how the video looks? Yep, that's good. Alright, so before we begin, let's choose the hardest difficulty and do this and then that. But first, let's wait 10 seconds. Alright, now that that's over with, there's one more thing we have to do. We have to hear some of the story. In a year blank, 19XX, the evil crime syndicate Z was reduced to rubble by the powers of stealth possessed by the shinobi master Joe Musashi. It seemed as if the world had returned to peace. But 3 years later, the world was once again swallowed in darkness. Z had returned with an incredible increase in power, much greater than before. Neo Z became the strongest crime organization ever to exist. After establishing their mighty crime empire, Neo Z turned their efforts towards destroying the threat posed by those who possessed the powers of stealth. I like how they spelled possessed wrong once, then spelled it right. All the followers of this power of stealth were attacked and their thief was killed. The chief, with his dying breath, told Musashi that Naoko, his bride-to-be, had been taken hostage by the Neo-Z, so to get revenge for his comrades and bring back Naoko, Musashi set out for the heart of Neo-Z. They don't give you enough time to read that. I'm a speed reader at that. Now, since I have infinite shurikens, all I have to do is just pretty much do this the whole game. Pretty much just do this the whole game. Seriously, the only thing difficult is the fact that they gave bosses more extra hits. I don't have any extra lives like I should have any. So that's the only differences in hard mode, in my opinion. I think that's all there is actually. And also you get hit harder, but when you get far into the game and you don't freaking lose all your lives, if you have any, you'll be fine. Your main goal in the first level is to get extra lives. Or just take a hit like I did. Sometimes the hits don't take any health, but sometimes the next hit does. Don't know why, but that's the thing. Now, since this is the early Genesis days, 1989, which is the year it came out, you can pretty much cheese the camera a little bit so they cannot hit you, see? It's ideal to do that in this stage, because, yeah, you don't want to get blindsided. Now, let's get this extra life. Kill him and then do this. And make sure you get that turn, and now you have to backtrack. Pretty much is the fastest way I know how to do this. Now there's a hidden item right here. If I would have hit it, it would have been shurikens, even though I don't need any. Just keep on going. You just want that camera to dodge them. As you have the POW, you will be able to shield their attacks, but I'm gonna use this so I don't lose my extra boost in attack. So there's another life around here. If you see it, if you find it, you have to do something like that, and then there you go. As you have this invincibility, you don't have to worry about losing your extra boost in power. You defeat him, and you're at the end of the stage, and don't worry about anything. I'm going to do this the easiest way I know how. Just pretty much do this the whole time. It's going to be harder if you have a shuriken limit. That's why I don't have one. 4 hits with power in the hardest difficulty, and just like that, I got 4 lives, 5 actually, because 0 counts as a life. Okay. Alright, continuing on with everything. Trying my best to not die. Seriously. I might die at least once, depending on how everything goes. Okay, usually there's a box with a bomb in right there, but I somehow got it to not show up because I hit the box that it was inside of, as you just saw. That's an example. I hope the water textures is not getting into the video. Continuing on, this is the only real stage with water like this, I think. Yeah, water like this, not like a waterfall or anything. Next stage, you pretty much want to stay on the top of it. Don't stay at the bottom, go on the top as fast as possible. Thankfully, they programmed it so you can go up there at the start. It's ideal to stay up here so you don't fall into any pits that are way below. Alright. Now all you have to worry about now is trying to not take too many hits and making it through the stage. Alright. If he would have hit me, I would have lost the PAL, which I don't need. And I think I'm almost at the end. And just like that, I don't have the PAL anymore. But I'm at the end. Hit the wall and you'll get more ninjutsu. Okay. Now I like to start this boss off in expert or hardest difficulty. You just pretty much start off with this and stay as close as possible to him so you can just wail on him just by doing this. Seriously. This would be easier if you know, I had a PAL still. And just pretty much keep attacking him whenever he's at that state and you beat him. More health. Stage 3. Round 3. Now, round 3 is the introductions of having the ability to jump in the background and the foreground. Now, there's hidden secrets in both. And also, they changed how some enemies look because they represent movie characters. The one with the flamethrower is supposed to represent Rambo, I think. But he doesn't have the facial hair that he has. No, not facial hair. The hair he has in Rambo, like Rambo does. Yeah. They also changed some of the bosses. That was supposed to be someone that looked like Rambo. Next, all we have to do is just pretty much survive this whole entire stage. Which is easy if you just do it the fast way like I'm doing it. Okay. We defeated all the Rambos that lost their hair. They made them bald because to avoid lawsuits, of course. Now, I wouldn't recommend using this right now. I recommend, if this stupid video would not go through that, if this stupid remote play don't do that, I'd recommend you keep your invisibility, at least one of them. Because if you're not good at the trick I'm going to do at this boss, it's ideal you keep it. I just sped through this level because of that invincibility. Now the trick I'm going to show you, it can be proven difficult to do if you don't know how to do it. Fortunately, I might get at least a few hits and then I'll lose the ability to use it, but whatever. You see, since you have invincibility, you can just pretty much walk into this thing. And just like that, I beat it. All I did was use the invincibility. Round 4. I'm in a junkyard, but first there's a hidden item right here. It's a ninjutsu. Ninjutsu, whatever. Okay, continue on. Just pretty much doing what I'm doing. If you have the invincibility, no. If you have infinite shurikens, just keep on doing this, seriously. Especially if you got the extra hit, extra power. That guy won't ever hit you if you just speed on through it. This guy can't hit you at all, and this one can't either. Alright, continuing on. I'm shocked I haven't died yet, but to be honest with you. Alright, see, there you go. I was waiting for it. Alright, there's our first official death. Took 4 rounds. If I wouldn't have got hit by the last frame, I'd probably still be alive and probably made it through a stage. But as long as I don't get a game over, I can keep all the life that I get from getting so many points. It is ideal you beat this game without getting the game over, because if you get a game over, you'll lose all that health over there, all that life. So it's ideal you beat this in 1, and I repeat, 1, continue. Because if you get far into the game and then you lose all your lives, yeah, you don't want to go through that. Okay. Now, I'm going to show you a hidden item, but I'm not going to get it. There's a life over there, right there. I'm not going to get it though. Instead, I'm going to use this ninjutsu. It makes you jump higher, which is ideal for me right now, because all I'm doing is pretty much jumping through this stage. And I'm going to take shortcuts because of this too. Now I'm going to wait for that flame to go away. If I don't, I'll keep getting burned. Crap. That's the problem. I have to try to hit that enemy up there and I can't. Got it. Now just walk over here and just walk on that. Don't trip off of it though, like I just did. Jump up and jump up. Jump over this. Make sure those flames do not hit you, because this will happen. But thankfully, I just squeezed right on through. Now since I have lives to spare, I can use this move. This move is an auto suicide move, but it takes so much damage, like. Alright. Since I'm low on health, I can use it now. And just like that. Next, I'm going to use this one. So basically, this will be nearly over. It ain't over yet. If I don't take that hit, I'm good. And just like that, round 6 now? No, round 5. Okay. I think round 5 is the town. Alright, I recommend using this one. It is the fastest way to get through here, far to my knowledge. Just pretty much use this so you can jump higher. Seriously. That's the use of it, is to jump you high and make you jump higher. When you get to the next floor and get this POW, make sure you don't take a hit though. Just keep on speeding through the stage. Or you could just keep taking hits like I am. That works too. The only problem is you don't know where these lasers are. The ones on top above you, you don't know where they are. I'm at the top of the stage, but I hit it. There's something over here that you could get. It's some life. Now, let's just walk slowly to the next stage. Next stage. Basically, you're going to be jumping in the background. Now, if you ever want to take a hit from this stage, take a hit from the ones that are jumping around, the red ninjas that are jumping around. Don't get hit by the car. Don't get hit by that red car. And they'll see, if you get hit by a red car, you'll pretty much, yeah, die. Because this is the next, this is in hardest mode. Alright. We don't get any life until right here. There's another part, there's a later part of the stage where you get some more life too. You want to start here for the POW. Now just pretty much keep on doing what you've been doing throughout the whole stage. And as you can see, just running into them freaking helps. Avoid the explosions and all that other stuff. That's how I will on. Now to get this one, you just have to walk up and duck. I'll take that. I'll take that. Now this boss is basically a train. You'll be just attacking these little red dots. There's 3 of them. There's 3 of them, and I'm just gonna use this so I can not take that hit from that one, or I could just fail. Jump, jump, attack. Now once you defeat this one right here, as long as you just straight up stay right here, you won't get hit. Okay, now the next one is going to be a problem because you're right there next to the thing that comes with a little spark. Jump, 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 jump. This is pretty much all you're going to be doing, jumping and dodging. 1, 2, 3. Really? It faked me out. That's why it worked. That's why this is a problem. This time I'm gonna keep the suicide one. Or if you could not just fall down, that would be nice. Alright. Well, both of them take the hit. Yep, they both took the hit. That's a good thing. I don't count that as a lost life though, because you did that, not the game. Alright. 2, 3. This could be the most annoying boss, but not the hardest. Oh no. I'm just gonna use the invincibility just to speed us up, so jump and jump. Keep on attacking. I want to save as much as possible because there we go. Now I'm just gonna walk off the train because now it can't kill you. Alright. I think there's 8 rounds. We're 6 out of 8 right now. Now we're in Chinatown. I think that's what the gist of this is supposed to be. Alright. This stage can be easy if you let it be. You need to destroy all of them. That's ideal because they are a problem. Now it's just lagging for some reason. Okay, it stopped, thankfully. Can they hit you through the walls? I know I could. If I had a sword, I could. Now, these enemies take a lot of hits if you don't have a POW. And as you just saw, it took a lot of hits just to take one of them down. Well, that was perfect. I like how you don't really get that much life back whenever you get through with a previous boss. I have 3 lives. Trust me, I'm going to use them wisely. Made that 4. Jeez. You just wailed on them. Whenever you dodge them, just duck and walk. That's all you gotta really do. Now, as for them, I don't know how you're supposed to dodge these because they got such a weird pattern. So what you're gonna do is just pretty much speed through this and... Okay. Perfect. This is the most problems I ever had. And that's no lie. That's the fastest way I got rid of them. All them problems. Now hit this piece of the thing and you'll get some extra life. Hit it over here, you get some more ninjutsu. And as you just saw, that thing just hit me through a wall. Now you need this ninjutsu so you can jump higher because you cannot make that jump unless it's very hard to make it. But part of my knowledge, I have never made that jump without this ninjutsu. So I recommend you get it. I wish that would hit it. Okay. One hit, that's good. Ow. Yeah, even though he technically hit me, sometimes it doesn't register. I don't know why, but I'm thankful for it. Now that one should register. Yup, it did. Alright. Next stage is pretty much going to a subway. Not a restaurant. Now at the start there's a hidden thing. If I can find it, there it is. Some life. It's perfect if you're not used to the stage yet. Because sometimes they put 2 of the same things on top and sometimes they put them at the bottom. You just have to have quick reflexes. That's what basically the stage is, quick reflexes. If I wouldn't have fallen down right there, I would have took the hit. Sometimes you might have to stop just to make sure that they don't hit you. But once you get out of this piece of the stage, you'll be outside. Which is ideal because getting hit by them sucks. Alright, I didn't think I was gonna dodge that one. Oh lord. I know I could have just used the ninjutsu, but I didn't want to. Now you gotta suffer through this like I did. Extra hits. That was like very close. Just keep on jumping at the right time. Yeah, you can't duck it if it's right there. If you're on that little bit of added height. I'll take that. You can't even dodge it if you go down there. Now I'm gonna use a ninjutsu. I wanted to save it, but whatever. Once you pass by them, it's over. Come on. Dang it. It got me. Yeah. This can be the most problematic stage if you're not ready for it. Please refill the health all the way. Thank you. It doesn't help they give you enemies you have to deal with in here. Dang it. I was suspecting I needed to jump over it. I had to jump over it that time, but it didn't work. I pressed the button too. So I might be getting the game over. Yep, I always take a hit from that one for some reason. You won't be able to heal until you get out of here too. That's what sucks too. Now, as for what I'm going to do if I get a game over, it's better you just restart the whole thing. Yep, that was unavoidable. Now that one was avoidable. Come on, just get outside, that's all you need to do. The sooner I get out of this train part, the better. Because I can get more lives. Perfect. Alright, we got through the hard part of the stage, which is the start. Now I don't have to time my jumps or anything now. I just have to pretty much just go through the stage smartly. Where did they come from? Alright. You'd think the purple would be the perfect color for this. Whatever you do, hit the fourth one. Because the fourth one gives you life. The other two are just bombs. Thankfully, those enemies cannot reach you. And there's a hidden ninjutsu right here. Now, this is what they changed. That's supposed to be Spider-Man. But as you can see, he's pink. I want to get through this stage, I really do. Because if you don't beat the boss, no, if you don't beat the stage, if I can freaking get out of this, this would be nice. You see, if you don't beat the boss or the stage, this is what you have to redo. You have to redo the whole round again. So I'm back to the first level. And look at how much life I have left. 2 hits, I'm dead. And I don't have any lives now, so it's best you just restart. Or I could just do this. Technically, I didn't go too far. All I had to do is just pretty much hold this rewind button. Oh wait, keep going. Alright. That's all I had to do. It's basically a save state the way I just did that. I hate round 6 because of that train part. Everything else about it's fine. And now he's gonna transform into what's supposed to be Batman, but they changed how he looked too. And I just beat him as fast as possible so I wouldn't have to worry about losing the invincibility. Alright, round 7. This can be a beginner's trap. I don't know what in the world happened there. This can be a beginner's trap if you make it this far. Because you need one of the ninjutsu, so don't use any yet. Whoever played this game before knows what I'm talking about. It sucks to make that jump too. It's a freaking long jump, it's not a high jump, it's a low jump. It's just that it's a long one. Perfect, I got an extra life. Okay. Now this is where you're using ninjutsu. This jump is long. Now fake it out. There's an enemy over there, I thought. Now just make this jump. See? It's barely possible. Like, barely. I'm not gonna jump until the legs ends a little bit. And there. I made it. You need the ninjutsu to do that. Can't do it normally. Now, one life. I ain't gonna tell you who the boss is. because whoever played this game, the original version, not the changed everything and how it looks version, to avoid lawsuits at that too. I wonder how in the world did it fly by back in the 80s though. Guess this game was not that popular back in the day. It was just Mario 3 that was about to come out, because people in USA didn't get that till 1990 and out. You want to stay on the top route. That's why I'm trying to avoid going down, because there's so many enemies. That's the last enemy you have to worry about up here. Now you have to make sure he doesn't shoot you. Okay. I'm making sure. I am making sure of two things out. I'm making sure I don't take too much health. Wasn't there a hidden idol down here? That was just the frame perfect time to use it. Yep, I get another ninjutsu. Only problem, I don't know how many I have. If I have two, this is perfect. If I have one, I'm just gonna reset. If I have two, this is perfect. If I only have one, this sucks. Alright, I have two. You saw how much damage he just did? I might as well do it now. Now you see why I say this is perfect. Not enough to kill it though. This is supposed to be Godzilla normally. Wow. I swear I jumped there. I just freaking attack as fast as possible in there. Life is becoming a problem. I have no lives. Let me take a quick break, actually. Stressful. I like how I'm doing this flawlessly so far. This is gonna be stressful. It does most of the beginning part flawlessly. As long as I keep it, I'm good. I'm good with that. Whatever you do, do not jump up there and go to him. Knock him down. Because if you get knocked back, you'll fall into the water. Now that he's dead, now I don't have to worry about that. Now this one is the easier one, because he's not a freaking trap. Now this is the last stage before you get to the boss. The final boss, I should say. Now, whatever you do, make sure you keep all the ninjutsu you have. All of it. Even the one I just lost, but whatever. Wow, that worked out. Usually I kill that guy, but that worked out. Okay, duck down and just walk through here and just take the secret stuff. Now I'm gonna be smart and actually stay here for smart reasons. In case I don't have enough power for the final boss. Not enough power, enough ninjutsu actually. That's more ideal for me, the way I do it. There's a hidden item over here in this life. Okay. I might be getting another life soon. Just wait for him to attack, then attack him. Make sure you stay to the left, and make sure you hug this wall, because you might accidentally go through that door. Okay, not worry about the PAL, not worry about the ninjutsu, and if I have enough, actually. Now that save state's gonna be useful, trust me. Ouch. Now we're at the final part. There's a hidden PAL right here. But let me take a slight break. Hope I have enough ninjutsu. When I hit him one time. Matter of fact, use it now. Yeah, I'm playing a game with this. And that's the easiest way to beat that boss. Alright, so that's the end of this gameplay. I hope you enjoyed and I hope you have a wonderful day. Goodbye.